Okay, so hello guys again. And actually I think good morning. It's not even morning anymore. But day 121 in a row. 121日 in a row. 120 days 21 days in a row. So yeah, like we just keep going. We never going to stop. Uh, it's just we are, as someone said, we are already too deep. We cannot stop now. We are already this far. There is no way that we can stop now. It's just sad. If we stop, it will be just sad. So, never going to stop. Just never going to stop. Mm, and I'm just going to keep going with Genki. Valentine's Day. Okay, Valentine's Day. Uh, Valentine's Day. So just prepare the Genki audio. No, second book. So a green one, which is prettier. So yesterday we did the 13 lessons, all of it. As for now, we just do the
第
Valentine's
14
Day. Ah, Juyong. Okay, let's check if everything is okay. So yeah, we just start with Valentine's Day, and that's it. Okay.
日バレンタインデ
Lesson
Valentine Day.
14
Valentine's
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
ー会話
Dialogue.
会話
1
dialogue 1.
A month before Valentine's Day.
バレン
Mary's
タインのプレゼントは
バレンタインのプレゼントは
Valentine's Day.
バレンタインのプレゼントは
プレゼントは
何がいいと思います
何
か？
がいいと思いますか？
そうですね。
そうですね。
たけしさんはいつも同じセーターを着ているから、セーターをあげたらどうですか？
それはいいかもしれませんね。第10
Okay. So in now that we mentioned Valentine's Day, Valentine Day, I just wanted to send some love to Menawi. Love you. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. So we keep going.
4課バレンタインデ
Valentine. Okay, we read it now. Let's see it again slowly.
Please repeat each phrase.
Each phrase.
ーバレンタインのプレゼントは
Valentine のプレゼントは
何がいいと思いますか？
何がいいと思いますか？ Okay.
はバレンタインのプレゼントは
プレゼントは
何がいいと思いますか？
何がいいと思いますか？そうですね。
そうですね。
そうですね。たけしさん。
たけしさんはいつも同じセーターを着ているから、セーターをあげたらどうですか？
セーターをあげたらどうですか？そうですね。たけしさんはいつも同じセーターを着ているから。Because Takeshi-san is always wearing the same sweater. セーターをあげたらどうですか？それは
それはいいかもしれませんね。
それはいいかしれませんね。Okay, so バレンタインのプレゼントは何がいいと思いますか？何がいいと思いますか？ What do you think? What do you think is a good Valentine present? そうですね。Is that so? I think. たけしさんはいつも同じセーターを着ているから、because たけしさん always wears the same sweater. セーターをげたらどうすか ?So I'm not sure what あげたら means. どうですか ?What do you think? How do you think? What do you think about a new sweater? それはいいかもしれませんね。それはいい。That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So let's check the translation. What do you think is a good for a Valentine's present? Well, Taxon always wears the same sweater, so why don't you give him a sweater? Okay. That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. Takeshi-san wa
On Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's.
たけしくん、はい、これ。
これ、
え、僕に
僕に
どうもありがと
どうもありがと
う。開けてもいい？
う。開けてもいい？うん。
わあ、いいねこのセーター。
いいね、このセーター。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
メアリーが編んだの？
メアリーがあんなの、
うん
なんだの
小さいかもしれないから、
小さい、小さい、小さいかもしれないから、
着てみて。
聞いてみて。
ちょうどいいよ。
ちょうどいいよ。
ありがと
ありがとう。Okay. So, okay, that was good. But I just need to listen to the first one real quickly. Real quick. What I wanted to say. Now that I know the
第
meaning.
14課。
Lesson 14.
So,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
会話
Dialogue.
1。
A month before Valentine's Day.
バレンタインのプレゼントは
プレゼントは
何がいいと思いますか？
何がいいと思いますか？
そうですね。たけしさんはいつも同じセーターを着ているから、セーターをあげたらどうですか？
それはいいかもしれませんね。
それはいいかもしれませんね。That might be a good idea. Okay.
2。
On Valentine's Day.
たけしくん、
たけし君。
はい、これ。
これ。
う。え、僕に
僕に For me?
どうもありがと
どうもありがと
う。開けてもいい？
開けてもいい？
うん。
わあ、いいねこのセーター。
このセーター。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
メアリーが編んだの？
メアリーがあんなの？
小さいかもしれないから、
着
着てみて。
着てみて。
ちょうどいいよ。
ちょうどいいよ。
ありがと
ありがとう。Okay, so たけし君。
Please repeat each phrase.
たけしくん、
たけし君。
はい、これ。
これ。たけし君、はい、これ。
う。え、僕に
僕に ?For me?
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがとう。
開けてもいい？
開けてもいい？Should I open it? Yes.
わあ、いいねこのセータ
ー。このセーター。That's a nice sweater.
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。I really wanted.
メアリーが編んだの？
メアリーが編んだの？ No idea what 編んだの。
小さいかもしれないから、着てみて。
小さいかもしれないから、小さいかもしれないから、着てみて。try to open it. ちょ
うどいいよ。
ちょうどいいよ。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。Okay, so, Truck-san, here, this, open it. 僕に for me? どうもありがとう。Thank you. 開けてもいいよ。開けても 開けてもいい。開けてもいい ?Should I open it? I think. Yes. わあ、いいね。このセーター。It's this sweater. こんなのが欲しかったんだ。I wanted this. メアリーが編んだの no idea what this is. 小さいか、also this is one I don't know. So, Taki-san, this is for you. For me? Thank you. May I open it? Yes. Wow, this is a nice sweater. I wanted one like this. Did you knit it, Mary? Knitted. Oh, knit. So, 僕も no. So, 僕に OK. このセーター、こんなの欲しかったんだ。こんなのが欲しかったんだ。I always wanted this. I wanted a sweater like this. So, こんなの or こんなに like this. こんなのが欲しかったんだ。I wanted a sweater like this. Okay. So, が編んだのメアリが編んだの Did you knit it yourself, Mary? Okay, so 編んだの means to knit. Okay. 編んだの。undone. Undone. Okay. Undone no. Okay, so undone to knit. Okay, did you knit it yourself? 小さいか Okay, I have no idea what this is. Yes, it may be small, so please try it on. 小さいかもしれないから着てみて Try to wear it. Try it on. It fits perfectly, thank you. So, ちょうどいいよ。ありがとう。Thank you. Okay, that was interesting. Next one. Okay, let's read it again. So now that I understand what andano means to knit, konnani also, konnano. And chisai ka mosherenai kara. So mosherenai, I think this is what we're going to learn today in this subject, lesson 14. Mosherenai. Mosherenai means it may be, it might or may. So mosherenai, I think that's what we're going to learn today. Mosherenai. So I know what andanno means and mosherenai. So let's listen to it again quickly.
2、
Takeshi-kun.
On Valentine's Day.
たけしくん。
Takeshi-kun.
はい、これ。
This is for you.
え、僕に
僕に
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがとう。
開けてもいい？
開けてもいい？
わあ、いいね、このセーター。
このセーター。
こんなのが欲しかったんだ。
こんなの欲しかったんだ。
メアリーが編んだの？
メアリーが編んだの？
小さいかもしれないから、着てみて。
かもしれないから、着てみて。
ちょうどいいよ。ありがとう。
ありがとう。Okay, that was very interesting. I understand a lot of things from these stories. No, number 5.
3、
The next day.
John.
暖かそうなセーターですね。
これ、メアリーがくれたんです。
よく似合っていますよ。僕も彼女が欲しいな。ロバートさんはチョコレートを10個ももらったんですよ。
へえ、すごいですね。ジョンさんは？
僕は1個しかもらえませんでした。大家さんから。寂しいな。
でも、ロバートさんはホワイトデーが大変ですよ。
ホワイトデー？
ええ。男の人は3月14日にお返しをしなきゃいけないんですよ。
Okay, a lot of familiar words, a lot of difficult words. So, let's listen to it slowly.
Please repeat each phrase.
暖かそうなセーターですね。
暖かそうなセーターですね。
これ、メアリーがくれたんです。
メアリーがくれたんです。
よく似合っていますよ。
よく似合っていますよ。
僕も彼女が欲しいな。
僕も彼女が欲しいな。
ロバートさんはチョコレートを10個ももらったんですよ。
ロバートさんはチョコレートを10個ももらったんですよ。もらったんですよ。Yeah, no idea what よくに合っていますよ。合っていますよ mean。僕も彼女が欲しいな。I also want my girlfriend. Or I also want a girlfriend. I also want a girlfriend. 僕も彼女が欲しいな。I also want a girlfriend. 彼女さんは、ロバートさんは、チョコレートを10個ももらったんです。No idea what もらったんです。mean? すごいですね。
へえ、すごいですね。
すごいですね。It's amazing, isn't it?
ジョンさんは
ジョンさんは
僕は1個しかもらえませんでした。
しかもらいませんでした。僕は
大家さんから。
大家さんから。
寂しいな。
寂しいな。I'm lonely.
でも、ロバートさんはホワイトデーが大変ですよ。
でも、ロバートさんはホワイトデーが
ホワイトデー
ですよ。ホワイトデー
ええ。男の人は3月14日にお返しをしなきゃいけないんですよ。
男の人は3月14日にお返しをしなきゃいけないんですよ。Okay. So, okay, a lot of unknown words. Let's check them. Your sweater looks warm. Your sweater looks warm. 暖かそうなセーターですね。暖かそうなセーターですね。Sweater looks warm. Mary gave me this. これ、メアリがくれたんです。Oh, so くれたんです。gave me. Okay. It looks good on you. It looks good on you. I want a girlfriend too. You know, Robert, got as many as 10 chocolates. So, よく似合っていますよ。よく似合っていますよ。So, it looks good on you. Okay. 僕は also want ロバートさんはチョコレートを10個ももらってんですよ。10個ももらってんですよ。So Robert got as many as 10 chocolates. Huh? That's incredible. How about you, John? So here, すごいですね。ジョンさんは How about you? I only got one from my landlady. How sad.寂しい means sad. So, 僕は1個しかもらえませんでした。I only got one. 大家さんから from my landlady. Okay. How sad. 寂しいな。でも、but, Robert will probably have a tough day on white day. White day? So, 大変ですよ。So, ホワイトデーが大変ですよ。ホワイトデーYes, boys have to return the favor on March 14th. 男の人は3月14日、3月14日に、お返しをしなきゃいけない ないんですよ。しなきゃいけないんですよ。Okay. Okay, we'll have to return the favor. 返しをしなきゃいけないんですよ。Okay, let's listen to it again quickly. Chimoha, hello. How is it going? Hello, good morning. Actually, good afternoon almost. So, how is it going? Oh, konnichiwa. Hello. Oh, andan, yes, to knit. Antan dewa nakute 変なむですか 変 means compilation of a text editing ですが younger はむをんに strange 変なめます so I don't understand what you're trying to say so younger wait 変 means younger and 変 means strange I know this kanji for 変 I know this kanji so 変 no, I saw it in Anki for sure. Hen. I definitely saw hen, which means weird. Hen no yatsu. Something like that. A weird guy. Hen no yatsu. Hen no yatsu something. I definitely remember this kanji, which looks like, for me, it looks like a clown. And hen na yatsu. Hen na yatsu. So hen na yatsu. A weird guy. Henna yatsu. I definitely heard this before. So henna yatsu means a weird guy. But yatsu is not a good word. It's not respectable or something. But henna I definitely remember as strange. It looks like a clown. And yeah, younger. What's younger? I don't understand. Mo nani. I'm fine. I'm perfect. Amazing. If you are okay, I'm okay. So yeah, I feel motivated every day, more motivated than the day before. 121 days. Do you remember? In the beginning when we were like day 10 or something? Now we are 4 months, 4 months in a row. We made huge progress, which is amazing. I never would have thought that we could make this much progress.
第14課単語
This is an example of staying consistent. How it definitely helps. Definitely when you stay consistent every day, definitely you will see some progress for sure.
Vocabulary. Nouns.
兄、
Ani. Okay,
Older
Ani,
brother.
older brother.
大家さん、
Oya-san.
Landlord.
Landlady.
Landlady.
お返し、
Okaeshi. Return.
Return.
奥さん、
Oksan.
Wife.
おじ
Wife.
さん、
Oksan, wife.
An-
Oji-san. Uncle.
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 Middle-aged man.
Middle-aged
おば
man.
さん、
Obasan.
Aunt.
Aunt.
Middle-aged woman.
Middle-aged woman.
グラス、
Gurasu.
Tumbler.
Tumbler.
Glass.
Glass.
クリスマス、
Christmas.
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 ご主人、
Goshujin.
Husband.
Husband.
皿、
Goshujin. Husband. Goshujin and Okusan. Goshujin. Okusan. Okay.
Plate.
Sara.
Dish.
Sara. Plate.
Jika.
Sara. That's a different kanji. Sara. Okay, it looks like a plate. Sara. It's a different kanji. It's not a usual kanji. You see, so easy to remember, I think. So Okay.
Time.
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 チケット。
時間。チケット。チケット。
Ticket.
チケット。
チョコレート。
チョコレート。
Chocolate.
チョコレート。
トレーナ
トレーナー。
Sweatshirt.
スウェットシャツ。
ー。ぬいぐるみ。
ぬいぐるみ。
Stuffed animal.
スタッフアニマル。
ネクタイ。
ネクタイ。
Necktie.
ネクタイ。
バレンタインデー。
バレンタインデー。
St. Valentine's Day.
セイント・バレンタイン。
ビデオカメラ。
ビデオカメラ。
Camcorder.
キャンコーダー。
夫婦。
夫婦。
Married couple. Husband and wife.
ホワイトデー。カメラ。
夫婦。
Camcorder.
夫婦。
夫婦。
Married couple.
Married
Husband
couple.
and wife.
Husband and
ホ
wife.
ワイトデー。
ホワイトデー。White day.
White day.
White day.
マフラ
マフラー。
Winter scarf.
Winter scarf.
ー。漫画。
漫画。映
Comic
画。
book.
漫画。
マンション。
マンション。マルティストリー。
Multi-story apartment
マルティ
building.
ストリーアパートメントビルディ
Condominium.
ング。コンドミニアム。
みかん。
みかん。
Mandarin orange.
マンダリンオレンジ。
皆さん。
みかん。皆さん。
Everyone.
All of you.
All of you.
指輪。
指輪。
指輪。リング。
Ring.
いやー、
ラジオ。
指。So 指、only 指 means finger. 指輪 means ring. Okay, so 指輪 No. So 指, okay. 指 means finger. 輪 No, that is a mistake. 指輪 Okay. Ring. Okay, so 指輪 Wa, I'm not sure what wa means. Probably wa means either a tire or circular something. So yubi wa. Okay. Shite. Okay, younger. So yubi wa ring. Okay.
Radio.
両親。
Radio. 両親
Parents.
Parents.
履歴書。
Resume.
Resume. 履歴書レズメ。Okay. 履歴書。
E adjective.
E adjective.
欲しい。
欲しい want.
To
欲し
want.
い欲しい。
Na adjective.
な
ケチな。
ケチ。
Stingy.
ケチ。stingy.
U verbs.
送る。
送る。to send. 送
To
る。
send.
似合う。
似合う。to look.
To look good.
to look good.
Do verbs.
do verbs.
諦める。
諦める。to give up.
To give up.
あげる。
あげる。to give.
To give.
あげる。
くれる。
くれる。
To give.
to give.
できる。
できる。to come
To come into existence.
to be made.
To be made. Irregular verbs.
相談する。
相談する。
To consult.
to consult.
プロポーズする。
プロポーズする。
To propose marriage.
プロポーズする。
Adverbs and
propose.
other expressions.
同じ。
同
the
じ
same. Okay, of course.
Same.
Same.
くん。
くん。
Mr.
Mr.
Ms.
こんな。
like this. こんなに。
Like this. This
こんな
kind of.
こんな。タ
タ
ッチ。
チ。
makes plural. of
Makes
course.
a noun plural.
私たち。
私たち。
We.
私たち。We.
ちょうど。
ちょうど。
Exactly.
Exactly.
どうしたらいい。
どうしたらいい。
What
should
should
we-
one do?
What should one do?
よく。
よく well.
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 Counters.
こ。
こ。
Generic counter for smaller items.
札。
札。Counter for bound
Counter
volumes.
for bound volumes.
台。
台。
Counter for equipment.
Counter for equipment.
引き。
引き。
Counter for smaller animals.
本。
On books. Counter for long book.
Counter for long objects.
So, ko, satsu, dai, hiki, and hon. Okay. So, we start with a grammar. So, how many pages do we have? Where did we start? So, page 54, page until page 59, 5 pages. Okay, so this book maybe could be smaller than the other one, or maybe it's the same, because the other one, the first one was 10 pages a lesson. This one has 5. And we have 5 subjects. So, hoshi, to want. Okay, hoshi. Okay. So, hoshi means I want something. It is an adjective and conjugates as such. The object of desire is usually followed by the particle ga. In negative sentences, the particle wa is also used. いい感じの辞書が欲しいです。I want a good kanji dictionary. I want a good dictionary for kanjis. Want a good kanji dictionary. 子供の時、ゴジラのおもちゃ、が欲しかったです。When I was young, 子供の時、ゴジラのおもちゃが欲しかったです。I wanted a toy Godzilla. おもちゃ、a toy. おもちゃ。おもちゃ。おもちゃ means toy. Soゴジラのおもちゃが欲しかったです。子供の時、ゴジラのおもちゃが欲しかったです。お金はあまり欲しくないです。お金はあまり欲しくないです。I don't have much desire for money. お金はあまり欲しくないです。お金はあまり欲しくないです。So 私はが欲しい。I want X. 私は X が欲しい。私は X が欲しい。I want X. 欲しい is similar to Tai. I want to do, which we studied in lesson 11. In that, its use is primarily limited to the first person, the speaker. These words are called private predicates, and they refer to the inner sensation which are known only to the person feeling them. Everyone else needs to rely on observation and guesses when they want to claim that person X wants such and such. Japanese grammar ever demanding that everything be stated in explicit terms. Therefore, calls for an extra device for sentences with private predicates as applied to the second or third person. You can quote the people who say they are feeling these sensations. So basically, from what I understand, from what he's trying to say here, is that hoshi is only in the first person, is used in the first person, and it's called private predicate. While Tai is used for observation, I think. I don't remember exactly how to use Tai, but I think it used for observation. So you can quote the people who say they are feeling these sensations. Robato-san wa pankon ga hoshii toite imasu. Robato-san wa pankon ga hoshii toite imasu. Robert says he wants a computer. Robato-san wa panso pasokon pasokon ga hoshii to itte imasu. Says that he wants a computer. You can make Yuki Osoyo. Osoyo, how are you? So how is it going? How is everything? How is life? Among the words we have learned so far, kanashi, sad, ureshi, glad, and itai, painful, are private predicates. The observations we make about hoshi below apply to these words as well. Okay. Kyoko-san wa kuran kurashiku no kyokon wa Kyoko-san wa kurashiku no CD ga hoshikunai desu. Hoshikunai desho. Hoshikunai desho. Probably Kyoko does not want a CD of classical music. Kyoko-san wa probably Kyoko does not want a CD of classical music. Kyoko-san wa kurashiku no CD ga hoshikunai desho. So, okay, does not want. You can make clear that you are only making a guess. Okay, so hoshi is only about self, about first person. I don't have when I was young. I wanted. I want. So hoshi means I want. I want something. But also we can quote people say they have hoshi. They see, or we can make it clear that it's just a guess. So probably Kyoko doesn't want. Or you can use the special construction which says that you are making an observation of a person feeling a private. I am fine, just slept a bit too long. Have to catch up with my Japanese studies. Amazing, yeah, we just going strong. We just go strong, you know. So yeah, hopefully you had a good sleep and wake up with energy to learn Japanese. That's how I woke up. That's how I woke up. As for me, kyo watashi wa wake up with energy to study Japanese. So yeah, special construction which says that you are making an observation of a person feeling a private predicate sensation. In lesson 11, we learned the verb tagaru, which replaces tai. Demo Ko-san wa eigo o naraitagaite imasu. Tagatte imasu. I understand that Tomoko wants to study. Tomoko, not Tokomo. What did I say? I don't remember. So Tomoko wants to study English. I understand that Tomoko wants to study. Tomoko-san wa eigo o narai tagatte imasu. Tagatte imasu. Eigo o tagatte imasu. I understand that Tomoko wants to learn English. Hoshi too has a special verb counterpart. Hoshigaru. It conjugates as an used in the form hoshigateiru to describe an observation that the speaker currently thinks holds true. Unlike hoshi, the particle after the object of desire is o. I'm not sure I understand what he's saying here. So we read it again. So hoshi too has a special verb counterpart. Okay, hoshigaru. It conjugates as a new verb and is usually used in the form of hoshigatteiru to describe an observation the speaker currently thinks holds true. Unlike hoshi, the particle after the object of desire is o. Tomu-san wa tomodachi o hoshigatte imasu. Tom wants a. I understand that Tom wants a friend. Tomu-san wa tomodachi o. The desire is o. Unlike hoshi, which is ga, hoshigatte imasu is o. So tomodachi o hoshigatte imasu. Tomodachi o hoshigatte imasu. Tagatte imasu. So replaces the tai. Tomoko-san wa eigo o naraitagatte imasu. O. Hoshi always requires o ga. Ga and no ga here. So いい感じの辞書が欲しいです。Okay. I think I understand. Maybe I will definitely confuse. No, this one I will not confuse it. Okay, so I definitely understand this. I understand that hoshi is used for I want. Hoshi means I want, only I want. But we can also use it as to quote someone. Okay. Or we can use it as to make only a guess. Make it clear that we only make a guess. These two, though, I don't understand them. So, or you can use a special construction which says that you are making an observation of a person feeling a private predicate sensation. In lesson 11, we learned that the verb tagaru, which replaces tai. Tomoko-san wa eigo o naraitagatte imasu. I understand that Tomoko wants to study English. Hoshi too has a special verb counterpart, hoshigaru. It could, so what he's saying here is it's that Tai has a tagaru that we learned in lesson 11, which is used to say I understand that Tomoko wants to study English. Hoshi also, on the other hand, Hoshi also has a verb counterpart, which is used the same way as Tai is Hoshi and Hoshigaru the Tagaru. It conjugates as a new verb and is usually used in the form hoshigatteiru to describe an observation that the speaker currently thinks holds true. Unlike hoshi, the particle after the object is of desire is o. Tomu-san wa tomodachi o hoshigatte imasu. Okay, I think I understand this one. I think, which is to make an observation basically. So, anyways, we move on. Next one. We move on to the next one. Of course. Hey mate, I'm a streamer. Wanna play together sometimes? Add me on Discord, Philip. Okay, Philip. Why not? I don't know. A lot of scammers in here. Not sure. Maybe add you later. But anyways, so a lot of scammer on Kik. I don't know if the Kik is real. So Kik has a lot of fake accounts. I think yesterday I had 27 followers. Now I have 15. So there is something not correct with this. Like it's not like Twitch. Twitch is it remains is stable. Not like this one. I don't know. This one does not have anything at all. YouTube is great. But anyways, so we move on. Kamoshiremasen. 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 So we have already learned the expression desho in lesson 12, with which we can say that a given state of affairs is probable or likely. The new sentence, okay, let's check out desho. I don't remember what desho means. Okay, desho. Lesson 12, okay, feelings. Desho, I remember doing desho, but somehow I don't remember the meaning of desho. Sugiru, hoga ii desu, node, desho. So we use the sentence final expression desho when we are making a guess or a prediction. Desho, of course, desho follows verbs and e adjectives in short forms, in the affirmative and in the negative. Of course, so desho when we predict for weather, it probably will rain. Okay, so desho. Okay, I remember desho. So we already desho in lesson 12, in which we can say that a given state of affairs is probable or likely. The new sentence final expression kamoshiremasen, and its short form counterpart kamoshirenai are much like desho and means that something is a possibility. You can use kamoshiremasen when you are not sure what is really the case but are willing to make a guess. Kamoshiremasen is replaced after the short form of predicates. In the affirmative and in the negative, in the present as well as the past tense. It is placed after short of predicates in the affirmative, in the negative, in the present, and as the past tense. Okay. So, 明日は雨が降るかもしれません。明日は雨が降るかもしれません。明日は tomorrow, it may rain tomorrow. So basically, the show means probably. It is probably called. Moshiremasen means it may or it might. It may and it might. So 明日は雨が降るかもしれません. It may rain tomorrow. 田中さんにより田中さんより鈴木さんの方が背が高いかもしれません。鈴木さんの方が背が高いかもしれません。Suzuki is perhaps taller than Tanaka. Okay. Okay, so probably, perhaps, may, might, or perhaps. 田中さんにより鈴木さんの方が背が高いかもしれません。明日は天気が良くないかもしれません。The weather may not be good tomorrow. トムさんは子供の時 when Tom was a child, 意地悪だったかもしれません。意地悪だったかもしれません。Okay. Tom may have been a bully when he was a kid. トムさんは子供の時 意地悪だったかもしれません. Just like the show, かもしれません goes directly after a noun or an adjective. In the present tense affirmative sentences, in other words, da is dropped in these sentences. トムさんはカナダカナダ人だ。トム人だ。カナダ is Canadian. トムさんはカナダ人かもしれません。Tom might be a Canadian. トムさんはカナダ人かもしれません。山下先生は犬が嫌いだ。山下先生は犬が嫌いだ。Professor Yamashita is not fond of dogs. 山下先生は犬が嫌いかもしれません。犬が嫌いかもしれません。山下先生は犬が嫌いかもしれません。It is possible that Professor Sensei Yamashita is not fond of dogs. So present tense affirmative 行く、寒い、元気。So 行くかもしれません。寒いかもしれません。元気かもしれません。が学生かもしれません。Okay. But how to conjugate it though? Verb, yeah, okay, past tense. The conjugation? フル。it says it stays the same. It stays the same. So I think we move on. I think it's easy to understand. Not sure if I will confuse it in the future, but anyways, we move on to the ageru. Ageru, kureru. Ageru, kureru, and murao. Okay. Because this is a long one, let's just rest for 5 minutes. How much time did we have? Okay, so we are 50 minutes. Let's just take a break for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and then we come back. And then we come back. Yes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes break. Okay, let's go back. So, ageru and kureru. So, ageru and kureru. Okay. Japanese has two verbs for giving the choice between the pair depends on the direction of the transaction. Imagine a set of concrete concentric spheres of relative psychological distances with me at the center, you next to me, and all the others on the edge. When a thing moves away from the center, the transaction is described in terms of the verb ageru. When a thing moves toward the center, the verb we use is kureru. What does ageru and kureru mean? And morale. So ageru, I give you, I give to you, you give to others, I give to others, somebody gives to somebody else. Ageru means I give. Okay, I give to others. Kureru, somebody gives me. You give me. Somebody gives me. Ah, okay, I understand. So ageru means I give to others. Ageru. Kureru, they give me. You give me. So I give to you, you give to others, I give to others, somebody gives to somebody. Kureru, somebody gives me, you give me, somebody gives me. So kureru is towards me. From others, somebody you towards me. Or also somebody gives you. Alright. And ageru, me from me or from you or from somebody to others, to someone else. Okay, I think I can make the distinction. With both ageru and kureru, the giver is the subject of the sentence and is accompanied by the particle wa or ga. Wa or ga. The recipient is accompanied by the particle ni. So with both ageru, the giver, so I is always with ga or wa, and the recipient is accompanied by particle ni. So watashi wa sono onna no hito, watashi wa sono onna no hito ni hana o agemasu. Hana o agemasu. I give that flower to her, to that lady, to that woman. Sorry, I apologize. I will give the woman flowers. Watashi wa sono onna no hito ni hana o agemasu. So ni and wa, okay. その女の人はあげます。その女の人はのに時計時計時計をあげました。gave me, this one gave the man a watch. So その女の人はあげました。そんなのその女の人は男の人に時計をあげました。gave, this is the woman with wa, gave あげました。the man に時計を watch。ルーシャンが、りょうさんが、私に新しい車をくれるかもしれません。My parents may give me a new car. 両親、両親か、両親が、両親が、私に、or we can omit it if you want. 両親が新しい車をくれるか、くれる、くれる。もしれません。My parents may give me a new car. Okay. So, giver はが recipient に and あげるくれる gives to recipient. Okay, giver gives to recipient. Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. Mm. Ageru away is always away from you, and kureru means you are the receiver. Okay. Okay, let's write this one. I think this explanation is better. I lost my pen. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Okay. So, ageru. Ageru, okay. Ageru. Ageru and kureru. Ageru. Ageru. A. Ageru. Ageru. Ageru is always, always away, away from you, and kureru, kure, kureru, means you are the receiver, the receiver. So receiver. So ageru is always away from me. I give, you give to others. Kureru means I am the receiver. You are the receiver. So I am the receiver. So someone give me, someone give you, someone, and that yeah, that somebody gives to somebody. Someone gives to you. Someone gives to me. Others give me. Okay, kureru, ageru, and kureru. I think I can remember that. Okay. So yeah, it's always ga giver ga wa and recipient ni ageru kureru. Transactions that are described with the verb kureru can also be described in terms of receiving or morao. Morao. With morao, it is the recipient that is the subject of the sentence. With wa or ga, the giver is accompanied by the particle ni or kara. Okay. Transactions that are described with the verb kureru can also be described in terms of receiving or morao. I don't know what that does that mean. Morao, with morao, it is the recipient that is the subject of the sentence. With wa or ga, and the giver is accompanied by the particle ni or kara. So watashi wa 姉に、姉から古い辞書をもらいました。私は姉に、姉から、姉に、or 姉から古い辞書をもらいました。I received an old dictionary from my big sister. So morao means to receive. Receiving. Also described in the term of or morao. So receive, I received. So kureru can also be described in the terms of morao as to receive. Okay. With morao, it is the recipient that is the subject of the sentence with wa or ga, and the giver is accompanied by the particular given. Watashi wa ane kara. From. From my older sister. Okay. So the recipient is wa. I receive to me. From from my older sister. 古い辞書をもらいました。So recipient ga I receive. If it was kureru, it would have been 姉に watashi no 姉は私 if it was kureru, it would have been 姉は or ga or wa 姉は私に古い辞書をくれました。Okay. So recipient waga, giver ni or kara. Kara because it's from my older sister. Morao. Recipient received from giver. Okay. Compare the above morao sentence with kureru version below. Noting there is the noting the particle switch. Okay, yeah, I just did it without seeing it here. So 姉が私に古い辞書をくれました。Exactly like how I imagined it. Okay, so when a transaction takes place between two people other than yourself, as in this example, the verb to use is normally ageru. Kureru is possible only in limited context in which you think you yourself have benefited because somebody very close to you has received something. It should be relatively easy for you to identify yourself with a member of your immediate family or a very good friend, for example. 大統領が妹に手紙をくれました。The president gave my little sister a letter. 大統領が妹に手紙をくれました。So the president gave my little sister 手紙をくれました。Okay. A transaction takes place between two people other than yourself. We normally use ageru. Create possible limited context in which you think for yourself benefited because somebody very close to you received something. It should be relatively easy for you to identify yourself with a member of your immediate family. Because it's younger sister. Okay. So I also benefited. So okay, I understand. So between two people, always we use ageru, except if you think yourself benefited, like somebody close to you. Okay. Morao is like kureru and implies that you identify yourself more closely with the recipient than with the giver. Thus, it is wrong to use morao if you receive from me. For example, It is one indication that nobody can be detached from their ego. あなたは私から手紙をもらいましたかあなたは私から手紙をもらいましたか Did you receive a letter from me? So, 私から So, yeah, from me. 私から。もらう is the... もらいました。So, もらう is like くれる and implies that you identify yourself more closely with the recipient than with the giver. Thus, it is wrong to use もらう if you receive from me. For example, it is one indication that somebody can be detached from their ego. あなたはもう、so this is wrong, basically what he's trying to say. Did you receive a letter from me? You can use morale for third-party transaction if you can assume. So you cannot use it as from me. Did you receive it from me? 私から手紙をもらいましたか So, close recipient and giver. Thus, it is wrong to use morale if you receive from me. Okay, so this is wrong. You can use morale for third-party transactions if you can assume the perspective of the recipient. 妹は大統領に手紙をもらいました。My little sister received a letter from the president. 妹は大統領に手紙をもらいました。You can use moral for third if you can assume the perspective of the recipient. Okay, if you can assume the perspective of the recipient. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. もらう、くれる and あげる。Okay. So we move on. Next one. Give me the next one. Give me the next, please. Next one, please. Usually, X usually indicates that something is wrong. Yeah. X. This one is wrong, yes. So, yeah, he was saying here, but I don't understand it from first try. I have to read it 2-3 times to understand. So, if you receive from me, for example, it is wrong to say that you receive from me. Okay. Yeah, X is indicates something is wrong. Thank you for the clarification, Yuki. So, たらどうですか After the verb conveys advice or recommendation, the initial ta is たらどうですか stands for the same ending as in the past tense short from a verb in the affirmative. In casual speech, たらどうですか may be shortened to たらど or たら. たらどうですか So, okay, I don't know. I don't understand. たらどうですか After the verb conveys advice or recommendation. The initial ta in たらどうですか stands for the same ending as in the past tense short form of a verb in the affirmative. In casual speech, たらどうですか may be shortened to たらど or たら。もっと勉強したらどうですかもっと勉強したらどうですか Why don't you study harder? Okay. Conveys advice or recommendation. The initial ta is たらどうですか stands for the same ending as in the past tense short form of a verb in the affirmative. In casual speech, たらどうですか may be shortened to たらどう or だら。Okay. もっと勉強した、もっと勉強したら、もっと勉強したらどうですか薬を飲んだらどうですか薬を飲んだらどうですか ?How about taking some medicine? 薬を飲んだらどうですか薬を飲んだらどうですか How about taking some medication? Don't you think it would be a good idea? 薬を飲んだらどうですか薬を飲んだらどうですかたらどうですか may sometimes have a critical tone, criticizing the person for not having performed the activity already. It is therefore safer not to use it unless you have been tapped for consultation. Also, the pattern is not to be used for also the pattern is not to be used for extending invitations. If, for example, you want to tell your friend to come visit you, come visit, you do not want to use たらどうですか but should use ませんか Okay, I'm not sure if I understand. たらどうですか may sometimes have okay, it has a critical tone. Okay, that one I understand. It is therefore safer not to use it if you tap for consultation, unless you have been tapped. Also, the pattern is not to be used for extending invitation. If, for example, you want to tell your friends to come visit, you do not want to use たらどうですか but should use ませんか okay, so, okay, ませんか okay, I know ませんか So, 一に来ませんかうちに行きませんか Why don't you come to my place? Compare 一に生きたらどうですか So it's more critical, criticizing the たらどうですか Okay, I understand. I understand. たらどうですか I understand you. 飲んだらどうですか飲んだらどうですか飲んだらどうですか Okay, I understand you. Okay, move on. Next one. Give me the next one. Number plus more, number plus しか plus negative. Okay. たら is a verb ending indicating something hypothetically. This form is also used to form some types of if sentences. If I think たらどうですか I don't think we did it here. たら there it is. Past conditional. So it's a conditional also. Okay, so Tara. It's Tara. It's not the whole one. Tara do desu ka? It's just Tara. So I read it before. Yeah, so it's past conditional. Tara is a verb ending indicating something hypothetically. This form is also used to form some types of if sentences. Okay. So if sentences. Why don't you study harder? How about taking some medicine? Hypothetical. So, past condition using tara or ba. Jiro, automatic. Matsu, to wait. Yomu, to read. Isogashi, busy. Hima, not busy, free. Asobu, to play, asobu. Iku, gakse. 川引き discount 買う to buy 友達会う買い物お金あるいうち or 家 買える、誰、いる、アメリカ、たくさん、太る、太る、太る to become fatter, 太る, okay. So anyways, the tara, okay, the tara conditional, past conditional using tara. I call this next conditional the past conditional because it is produced by taking the past tense and just adding ra. It is commonly called tara, the tara conditional because all past tense endings ends with ta da, and so it always becomes tara dara. Like ba conditional, it is also a general conditional. Conjugation rule for tara: first change the noun, adjective, or verb to its past tense and attach ra. Examples: do, automatic. 児童、児童だった、児童だったら、だったら。Okay, so we just add ra. 待つ、待った、待ったら。読む、読んだ、読んだら。忙しい、忙しかった、忙しかったら。Okay, so we just add ra. But it's not tarado desu ka. Here it says.
Hello, this is Japanese from Zero. I'm George Trombley, and we are moving through.
Okay, we lost the image. So it's not only tara, it's tara do desu ka. Okay, but tara is also important to learn. So 2日、暇だったら、暇だったら遊びに行くよ、遊びに行くよ。If I was free, if I am free, I would go play. Or if I was free, or if I am free, not sure. 学生だったら、学生、学生割引、学生割引で買えます。買えます。So if I was a student, if you're a student, you can buy with a student discount. 学生だったら、学生か割引、学生割引で買えます。For e-adjectives and verbs, it is very difficult to differentiate between the two types of conditionals, and you can make life easier for yourself by considering them to be the same. However, there is a small difference in that the tara conditional focuses on what happens after the condition. This is another reason why I call this the past conditional, because the condition is in the past, not literally, and we're interested in the result, not the condition. The ba conditional, on the other hand, focuses on the conditional part. 友達に会えれば買い物に行きます。If we will go shopping if I can meet my friend. 友達に会えたら買い物に行きます。If I can meet with my friend, we will go shopping. Let's compare the difference in nuance. Okay, so the difference is that we will go shopping if I meet with my friends. If I meet with my friends, we will go shopping. Or what did he say here? So for each adjective, and life is a question. However, there is a small difference in that the tara conditional focuses on what happens after the condition. So we will go shopping if we meet this condition, if I go with my friends. This is another reason why I call this the past condition, because the condition is in the past, not literally. It's just in the result, not in the condition. The ba condition, on the other hand, focuses on the conditional part. Okay, we will go shopping if I meet with my friend, and if I can meet my friend, we will go shopping. So, ba focuses on what happens in the condition. Tara, on the other hand, focuses on what happened after the condition is met. If I can meet with my friends, we will go shopping. 友達に会えたら買い物に行きます。友達に会えれば買い物に行きます。Okay. Not sure. お金があればいい、あればいいね。お金があればいいね。It would be good if I had money. お金があればいいね。お金があったらいいね。お金があったらいいね。If I had money, it would be good, huh? Okay. Going by the context, the tara from form sounds more natural for both examples because it doesn't seem like we're really focusing on the condition itself. We are probably more interested in what's going to happen once we meet the friend or how nice it would be if we had money. The past conditional is the only type of conditional where the result can be in the past. It may seem strange to have an if when the result has already taken place. Indeed, in this usage, there is really there really is no if. It's just a way of expressing surprise at the result of the condition. This has little to do with the conditionals, but it is explained here because the grammatical structure. So, そしたらどうですかそしたらどうですか If you did something like that, how would that be? So that's the だらどうですか So, そして、そした、そしたらどうですかそしたらどうですか If you did something like that. そして、そしたらどうですかそしたらどうですか If you did something like that, how would that be? How would that be? Okay. たらどうですか Why don't you もっと勉強したらどうですか If you Okay, I think I can understand it, but explain because the grammatical structure is the same. 家に帰ったら、家に帰ったら、誰もいなかった。When I went home, there was no one there. 誰もいなかった。アメリカに行ったら、たくさん、たくさん太、たくさん太りました。たくさん太りました。アメリカに行ったら、たくさん太りました。As a result of going to America, I really got fat. I got really fat. Expected result. You can also use taraba instead of tara, similar to naraba. This means exactly the same thing, except that it has more formals. Okay, I think the only way to learn this is by practicing and seeing more and more examples. I think Anki is going to help us a lot with this. But as for now, dai tai, I understand roughly. I understand dai tai, I understand. But that's okay. So we move on to the next one. Dai tai, dai tai, I understand. So in some context, you can leave out the do desu ka. Bus ni nobottemasu. Noru. Okay. Nottara. Bus ni nottara. How about you take the bus? Question mark. In some context, you can leave out the do desu ka バスに乗ったらyou can leave it the どうですか So, only たら How about you take the bus? Okay. So, some context, in some context though, can leave out the どうですか Okay. Okay, yeah, as we said before, I think we need to see more examples. So slowly we learn, but it's okay now. As for now, let's move on to the last part of the lesson 14, Valentine's Day. So number plus mo slash number plus shika plus negative. Let us recall the basic structure for expressing numbers in Japanese. Noun ga noun o plus number. 私のうちには猫が3匹います。There are 3 cats in our house. In our house, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 私のうちには7匹猫の私のうちには猫が7匹います。We have 7 cats. So number plus ga. Noun ga plus number. Okay. So casa o umbrellas. Casa. I know the kanji for umbrella. Why they don't put it? The casa for umbrella is actually very easy to remember because it looks like an umbrella. Casa. Casa looks like an umbrella. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this umbrella. Casa. This is the kanji for umbrella. Very interesting. Very interesting because did they have umbrellas in the past? Or maybe they had. Maybe it's the umbrella is part of the Japanese culture. Okay, later we'll look for it. Yes, they did. They did. Okay, so yeah, maybe I think the umbrellas, traditional Japanese umbrella, traditional Japanese umbrella. I think I've seen it even in China also. Yeah, this one. Okay, so they had. Yes, of course. So a traditional Japanese umbrella. Okay. Maybe in Japan and maybe in China also, they have. I think they are the ones who invented the umbrellas. Because for us here we don't have umbrellas, or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, so the kanji, I know where the kanji derives from. From ancient umbrellas. Okay. Interesting. So, casa o 3番を3本買いました。傘を3本買いました。We bought 3 umbrellas. Okay, 傘を3番。Okay, it's just the number counters which I need to remember. I need to learn basically, actually. You can add more to the number, which also we use ga or o. We can use both. Casa o or neko ga. You can use more to the number word when you want to say as many as. 私の母は猫を3匹も飼っています。私の母は猫を3匹も飼っています。My mother owns three. My mother owns 3. Count them. 3 cats. Okay. 昨日のパーティーには学生が20人、20人、20人も来ました。As many as 20 students showed up at the party yesterday. As many as Okay, so we add more to say as many as. My mother count them 3 cats. Okay. You can add shika to the number word and turn the predicate into the negative when you want to say as few as or only. So more is for as many as and shika is for as few as. 私は日本語の辞書一冊、辞書一冊しか持っていません。Plus negative, so shika, we need negative. So as few as one Japanese dictionary. I have only one Japanese dictionary. 一冊しか持っていません。私は日本語の辞書一冊しか持っていません。この会社には、パソコンが2台しか、パソコンが2台しかありません。There are only 2 computers in this company. この会社にはパソコンが2台しかありません。Okay, I think I understand. So, 私のうちには猫が3匹います。3匹います。I have 3 cats in my house. うちのは傘を3本買いました。We bought 3 umbrellas. You can add more to say as many. Okay, some after the number you add more after the number, obviously. After the number. And you add shika after the number to and plus negative to say as few as or only. If you add one, we say only. Or only, it could be only if you add two. If you add few, okay. As few as. So the counters that we read before are ko, generic counter for smaller items, satsu, counter for bound volumes, which I don't know what that means, dai, for equipment, okay, so computer and office, I think equipment, office equipment, hiki, which smaller animals, okay, so hiki for animals, small or for smaller animals, hon for long objects, okay. Long objects, what does that mean? So hon, umbrella is a long object. Maybe. Okay, so it's the counters. I need to get used to the counters. Maybe slowly. I think I saw a page showing all the counters, and that I will learn later. We'll learn later. So I know hiki for animals, small animals, because I did it in Duolingo. I also know dai. Because I learned it from Anki. And hiki, of course, hiki. And yeah, that's all I know for counters. From these counters. But anyways, how much time did we do? Umbrellas were introduced to Japan somewhere in the 5th century AD, possibly together with Buddhism. Correction, 6th century. Okay. Bound volumes, I think they mean books and anything book-like. Oh, okay, so only books. So bound volumes, which are the ko, okay, ko, generic for, no, it's not ko, it's satsu for bound volumes. Okay, for books, bound volumes. What does bound volumes mean in English? I have no idea. Bound volume, okay. Bound volume definition. Bound volume.
Bound volume.
Bound volume. There are plenty out there, notes, including these are automatically selected. Okay, what is this? There are plenty, no, including leather-bound volume with the cat's name, spine. In the form of leather-bound volume with a cat's name on this. We can all photocopy pages, but nothing will replace the look and feel of a personally printed and bound volume. Since 1999, his commentary has been collected and published in an annual bound volume each winter. There are 3 stitch holes in the left hand margin of the vellum, indicating that the leaf was once in a bound volume. Yeah, I don't understand what bound volume is. What's bound volume? So, bound volume, there, I think, yeah, I think as you said, Yuki, is books. Like, volume is a book, yeah? It's when you publish a book, you make volumes. Bound volumes is a collection of books or something. I think they must one volume. They mean books and anything book like. Yeah, maybe it's about that. About volumes of books. Volumes of books. So bound volume. Volumes bound together. Or books, yeah, just about books. Probably satsu. Satsu. Satsu to wa. That's there's counter satsu.
1冊、
1冊、
2冊、
2冊、
3冊、
3冊、
4冊、
4冊、
5冊、
5冊、
6冊、
6冊、
7冊、
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 8冊、
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 9冊、
9冊、
10冊、
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 11冊、
11冊、
12冊、
12冊、
100冊、
100冊、
1000冊、
1000冊、
1万冊、
1万冊、
何冊。
何冊。So, to start, when to use the Japanese counter satsu, here's some historical context for you. As many years as the counter of books. So its counter for books, so correct, was hon, the counter used to count long, cylindrical, skinny objects. This is because books back then were actually scrolls, which are long and skinny. When bound books became the norm, the counter market came up with a new counter, satsu. Let's learn how to use it. There are only 2 categories, so it will be a piece of cake. You can count any kind of books with satsu. I'm not sure how I could explain this further, so let's jump straight to the example sentences.
高一は1日1冊本を読む。
こんにちは。
高一は1日1冊本を読む。
1冊本を読む。
東福オフィスには33冊の本と漫画がある。
Okay, so basically it's for books. Satsu is for books. That's it. So we did 1 hour. One is a collection of text that stretches over several pages, I guess. Yeah. So a collection of text that stretches over several pages. So I think we wrap it up here. I think we learned a lot because I don't want to do any more things so that when tomorrow I come and refresh, do Hoshi again. Hoshi, kamoshiremasen. So basically, let's recap, okay? So Hoshi means I want to do, I want something. Tai, on the other hand, means I want to do, but Hoshi is also only used for I want something, for me, like for first person. Tai, it's also used to observe, for observation. on other people, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's only to observation, and guess when they want to claim that predicates want such and such. So tai is used for observation, while hoshi is only I want something. But hoshi, not only I, in some cases, like when you want to quote what people say, you can use hoshi. So Roberto said hoshi toiteimasu. He said he wants something. Also, when you are only making a guess, you can guess. Kyo kon Kyoko-san Kyoko-san wa wants, I guess, doesn't want classical music CD. So I guess probably nai desho. When there is desho in the sentence, you can use hoshi for other people. But other than that, usually hoshi is used only for first person. So probably he doesn't want. But also there is hashigaru, which is used the same way as dagaru used with tai. Tomoko-san wa eigo o naratai ga teimasu. I understand that Tomoko wants to study English. I understand that Tom wants a friend. Tomu-san wa tomodachi o hoshigatte imasu. I understand. So, yeah, I did not really understand when to use the gatteimasu, but hoshigatteimasu. But yeah, that's the to say to understand, I think. But anyways, so that's for the first one. Kamoshiremasen is used to say it may or may rain. Ashita wa ame ga furu kamoshiremasen. Ashita wa ame ga furu kamoshiremasen. It may rain tomorrow. It may. Kamoshiremasen. It may. So it may also. The show, it's like the same as the show, just like the show. Kamoshirimasen goes directly after noun or noun adjective in the present tense affirmative. In other words, da is dropped in this sentence. Okay, I understand kamoshirimasen. Ageru, kureru. Ageru is always away from you, and kureru, always you are the receiver, means you are the receiver. So ageru, I give, I am always away from me. I give, or I give to others, you give to others. Someone, this guy, he gives to others. This guy I know. Kureru, you give me, someone give me, others give me. It's always I am the receiver. Or someone give you also. And yeah, that's ageru, kureru. Morao means receive, to receive. And ageru and kureru are used with the giver is wa, and the recipient, the receiver, is with ni particle. And yeah, but with morao, the recipient is with ga, with wa, ga, and the giver with ni, which is because I receive from, which ni could also be kara. Okay. Hoshikaru, it could be that tomorrow I'll be unavailable in the evening. Okay, no problem. No problem, Yuki. I will miss you, but it's okay. You have a job to do. But no problem. It's alright. I'll definitely, I'll be here to every day. Like, you will see me. Like, whenever you have free time, you will see me. So, hoshigaru is used when somebody else wants something. Hoshi is only said for what the speaker wants. Ah, so Hoshigaru is for when someone else. Okay. So Hoshigaru. I understand that when Tom wants a friend. Tomu san wa tomodachi o hoshiga teimasu. Okay, so always when someone else. You don't stream at 9 anymore? No, no, only today because at night I will go to Totmaster actually. Totmaster Cyprus. I want to learn I want to I want to learn to Toastmaster to public speak, Toastmaster. So yeah, this one it's a good if you have Toastmaster. They help you a lot. I went 2 times already, and I will go tonight as well. That's why I did it now, the stream. But every other day will be like as usual at night. So she said for people, Hoshi use when somebody wants something. Okay. Okay, so it will never work. Anyways, so kamoshiremasen, ageru, kureru, and morao. Morao to receive. Okay, easy. Tarado desu ka? Tarado desu ka? Is why don't you study harder? Why don't you? So tara is actually if, used as if. Rava is a verb indicating something hypothetically. This form is also used to form some types of if sentences. So shitara do desu ka? Literally, if you did something that, you can leave out the do desu ka and bus ni nottara. How about you take the bus? Okay, so tara is if, is another way to say if, and I really don't know how to explain it, but tara do desu ka? It either conveys advice or recommendation. Okay, anyways, I think I a little die I understand it, but anyways. So end number and counters. Okay, so that's all we did now. So 2 hours. So I think 2 hours is enough. Did we lose connection? I think we lost connection. Dropped frames. We lost connection, definitely. Unstable. Yeah, we lost connection. Yeah, we disconnected, reconnecting. Anyways, we stop it now. Okay, bye bye. Okay, bye bye, Chimohan. Bye bye.